Landman Season 3 is officially on the horizon, and fans are already buzzing with questions. After Season 2 shattered streaming records on Paramount+, pulling in 9.2 million views in just 48 hours, it's clear that Tommy Norris's saga is far from over. But what comes next for CTT Oil, the Cartel, and the powerful enemies lurking in West Texas? Will Tommy finally achieve revenge, or is he walking straight into a trap that could destroy everything he's fought for? From the cast returns to the release window, and even some dark, chilling theories about what could unfold, we're breaking down everything we know and everything fans should fear about Landman Season 3. Landman Season 3 didn't take long to get the green light. Paramount Plus confirmed the renewal on December 5, 2025, during the height of Season 2's record-breaking premiere. That first episode pulled in 9.2 million streams globally within the first 48 hours, an astronomical 262% increase over Season 1's premiere numbers. Billy Bob Thornton, who plays the central figure Tommy Norris, signed a multi-year deal to continue the series for at least 4 to 5 more years, making it clear that the show's creators, Taylor Sheridan and Christian Wallace, are in it for the long haul. The early renewal signals Paramount Plus's massive confidence in the series. This isn't just a hit, it's now the platform's most-watched original series premiere in history. The numbers speak volumes. Season 1 averaged 15.8 million viewers over 35 days across all platforms, but Season 2's meteoric rise proves the world is hooked on the oil-soaked drama of West Texas, cartel influence, and personal vendettas. Ollie Larder, who plays Angela Norris, celebrated the news on Instagram, expressing gratitude to fans and teasing the high stakes still to come. While Season 2 ended with Tommy forming CTT Oil Exploration and Cattle Company using $44 million from the cartel, Season 3 promises to push him even further. The stakes aren't just about oil profits anymore, they're personal, legal, and lethal. Tommy is now running a company designed to rival MTX, a massive corporation that has dominated the Texas oil landscape for decades. With the cartel's money fueling his operation, every decision he makes carries the risk of betrayal, sabotage, or worse. The tension between a scrappy startup and an entrenched corporate giant creates classic underdog drama, but the added threat of organized crime raises the danger exponentially. If Season 2 was about establishing power and resources, Season 3 is about survival, revenge, and the consequences of mixing family, business, and criminal alliances. Paramount Plus clearly sees the potential for more record-breaking moments, with Season 2 smashing all previous viewership benchmarks and the renewal coming midway through the season. The platform is signaling that Landman isn't just a series, it's a juggernaut. Production timelines for Sheridan shows move fast, which means fans can likely expect filming to begin in spring 2026, wrapped by late summer, and a potential November premiere that aligns with the series' late fall tradition. But while release patterns give us clues, the real draw is the story. Tommy Norris is no longer just the underdog. He's now a man walking a razor's edge. Every character, from Angela and Cooper to Galino and MTX executives, is positioned to escalate conflict, making Season 3 potentially the darkest, most thrilling chapter yet. And with Billy Bob Thornton anchoring the show with his signature intensity, viewers can anticipate performances that are as compelling as the plot itself. Landman has evolved from an oil drama into a high-stakes thriller, blending corporate warfare, personal vendettas, and the shadowy influence of organized crime. Season 3 will test the boundaries of morality, loyalty, and survival, forcing characters and viewers to question how far anyone can go when everything is on the line. The heart of Landman Season 3 will be the clash between Tommy Norris's newly formed CTT Oil Exploration and Cattle Company and the corporate powerhouse MTX. Season 2 ended with Tommy stepping into uncharted territory, armed with $44 million from the cartel and a vision to challenge MTX's dominance. But the money comes with strings attached, and the cartel's shadow hangs over every decision. CTT Oil is more than a startup. It's a symbol of rebellion against an oil empire that has controlled West Texas for decades. Tommy has recruited key talent from MTX, including trusted allies and ambitious protégés, giving him a tactical edge but also creating tension within his own ranks. Cooper, now president of CTT Oil, faces the monumental challenge of running operations while still learning the ropes of corporate strategy. Mistakes at this level are costly, and one wrong move could give MTX the perfect opportunity to strike. MTX, on the other hand, isn't going to sit idle. With millions already invested in offshore drilling and expansion projects, they view CTT Oil as an irritating but dangerous thorn in their side. Expect aggressive countermeasures. Corporate espionage, hostile takeovers, and sabotage are all in play. MTX's executives are experienced, ruthless, and accustomed to winning at any cost, which makes the underdog status of CTT Oil even more perilous. One prediction is that CTT Oil will experience early operational success, perhaps with a small but significant oil discovery that proves their strategy can work. But with the cartel involved, early victories may come at an even higher cost. Galino's investment isn't a gift, it's leverage. Every pipeline, drilling project, or business negotiation is likely to be scrutinized, and any perceived betrayal could provoke violent consequences. Tommy's personal stakes are intertwined with these corporate battles. Angela's role, as both confidante and moral compass, will continue to influence his decisions, especially as tension escalates with MTX. Season 3 might also explore how the cartel pressures Tommy to prioritize profits over ethics, forcing him to choose between family, loyalty, and survival. Other dark theories suggest MTX could retaliate by targeting CTT Oil's supply lines, creating dangerous worksite accidents, or manipulating local politics to stifle the startup. This creates an environment of constant tension where victory is never guaranteed and the line between ally and enemy is blurred. The showdown between CTT Oil and MTX is expected to be a slow burn, with tactical maneuvers, corporate backstabbing, and personal betrayals playing out over several episodes. Tommy's ability to outsmart a giant corporation while keeping his cartel backers appeased will be central to the season's suspense. There's also the looming threat of federal investigation. With cartel funds involved, legal scrutiny is inevitable. This adds another layer of tension, as every deal, every dollar, and every transaction could land Tommy in serious trouble. Fans should brace for a season where the business world collides with organized crime, family loyalty clashes with ambition, and one wrong decision could lead to ruin. The narrative is set up for dramatic highs and crushing lows, making every CTT Oil success feel hard-won, and every MTX counterattack potentially catastrophic. Dark theories predict that a major character could die during these corporate battles, whether in a rig accident, sabotage, or cartel violence, raising the stakes even higher and reminding viewers that no one is safe in West Texas. Season 3 promises that the war between CTT Oil and MTX won't just be about oil profits, it will be about power, survival, and revenge. Tommy's path forward is a tightrope walk balancing ambition, loyalty, and the constant threat of betrayal. As fans watch these oil empires collide, every decision will carry weight, and the outcome is far from certain. The series continues to excel in blending personal drama with high-stakes corporate and criminal intrigue, creating a narrative that is both thrilling and impossible to predict. By the end of Season 3, the battle lines will be drawn, allegiances will shift, and the consequences of Tommy's choices will become painfully clear, making this one of the most intense chapters in Landman history. Paramount Plus didn't waste any time confirming Landman Season 3, and the timing says everything about the show's momentum. The official renewal came on December 5, 2025, while Season 2 was still in full swing. A bold move that demonstrated just how confident the streaming platform is in Taylor Sheridan and Christian Wallace's West Texas oil epic. The numbers didn't lie. 9.2 million streams in just 48 hours for the Season 2 premiere wasn't just a win, it shattered every previous record for the platform. That's a 262% jump from Season 1's premiere, which averaged 15.8 million viewers across all platforms over 35 days. Paramount Plus clearly recognized that Landman had become a cultural phenomenon, one that combines high-stakes corporate warfare, family drama, and cartel intrigue in a way that keeps audiences glued to their screens. Social media erupted with excitement as fans celebrated the early announcement. Ollie Larder, who portrays Angela Norris, took to Instagram to thank viewers for making the show a success, promising that the story was far from over. Billy Bob Thornton, the face of the series as Tommy Norris, had already committed to a multi-year deal, ensuring fans that they could expect the iconic character's journey to continue for 4 to 5 more seasons. Season 3's confirmation isn't just about ratings, it's about storytelling potential. Season 2 left viewers with Tommy using cartel funds to form CTT Oil Exploration and Cattle Company, a bold move that put him directly at odds with MTX, the corporate giant. This setup guarantees that Season 3 will be a tense, high-stakes battle on multiple fronts: business, family, and criminal entanglements. While production details are still emerging, educated guesses can be made based on past seasons. Season 1 premiered in November 2024, followed by Season 2 in November 2025, both concluding around January. If this pattern holds, Season 3 is likely to debut in late fall 2026, giving production teams the spring and summer to film and complete post-production. With Sheridan shows known for their fast-paced production schedules, filming could start as early as spring 2026, wrap by late summer, and be ready for a November release. The early renewal also allows the writers and producers to plan long-term story arcs without the pressure of uncertainty, which fans can expect to translate into more intricate plots, deeper character development, and unexpected twists. Confirmed cast members are expected to return, including Billy Bob Thornton as Tommy, Demi Moore as Cammy Miller, Ollie Larder as Angela Norris, Jacob Laughlin as Cooper Norris, Paulina Chavez as Ariana, Michelle Randolph as Ainsley Norris, Kayla Wallace as Rebecca Falcone, Sam Elliott as TL, and Andy Garcia as Galeno. Each character's arc from Season 2 sets the stage for conflicts and alliances that will dominate the next season. The record-breaking success of Season 2 doesn't just raise expectations, it places enormous pressure on the characters themselves. Tommy's journey is increasingly dangerous, balancing his ambitions with the cartel's demands, the corporate warfare with MTX, and the personal loyalty to his family. These pressures will likely lead to difficult choices, betrayals, and shocking moments that define the series' signature tension. With Season 3 confirmed, viewers can expect a continuation of what made Landman compelling in the first place: intense personal stakes, high-risk business maneuvers, and the ever-present shadow of organized crime. Every episode will likely ratchet up suspense, explore moral ambiguity, and push characters to the brink. From strategic corporate battles to cartel influence creeping into every decision, Landman Season 3 promises not only to match but potentially surpass the drama, intensity, and thrill of the previous seasons. This is more than a continuation, it's a new level of stakes, danger, and intrigue that fans have been waiting for, making the upcoming season one of the most anticipated in streaming history. With record-breaking viewership and a fully confirmed cast, the narrative is poised to expand, deepen, and shock, keeping viewers on edge as Tommy Norris fights for survival, dominance, and revenge in a world where every choice carries consequences that could change everything. While Paramount Plus has officially confirmed Landman Season 3, the network has remained tight-lipped about an exact release date, leaving fans to piece together clues from the show's established patterns. Both Season 1 and Season 2 followed a late fall premiere schedule, debuting in November and concluding around January. If this pattern continues, it's highly likely that Season 3 will arrive around November 2026, offering a full 10-episode run that maintains the series' signature pacing and intensity. Production timelines for Taylor Sheridan shows move quickly, and sources familiar with the West Texas set suggest that filming could begin as early as spring 2026. With an ambitious shooting schedule, the cast and crew would likely wrap principal photography by late summer, giving post-production teams enough time to polish every high-stakes scene, from tense boardroom negotiations to explosive cartel encounters. Behind the scenes, the production team is rumored to be doubling down on the show's signature cinematic style: sprawling West Texas landscapes, high-octane oil rigs, and intimate, tension-filled dialogue scenes. This meticulous planning ensures that Season 3 will not only continue the story, but elevate the series visually and emotionally. Fans should also anticipate a return to fast-moving storylines, with multiple threads converging simultaneously. Tommy's confrontation with MTX, the growing influence of Galeno and the cartel, and personal relationships strained by power and greed will all play out concurrently, heightening suspense. One area generating intense speculation is how the writers will handle the cartel's involvement in CTT Oil. While $44 million gave Tommy the resources to challenge MTX, it also created a dangerous liability. Filming schedules suggest that Season 3 will explore this tension in depth, showing the subtle ways cartel pressure can affect corporate decisions, personal relationships, and moral choices. The cast's return also gives room for intricate character development. Billy Bob Thornton's Tommy is likely to face both physical and psychological tests as he balances revenge, ambition, and family loyalty. Angela Norris, Cooper, and the rest of the ensemble are positioned to experience equally high stakes, with the potential for alliances to fracture and long-standing conflicts to explode at any moment. For viewers, the lack of a confirmed release date builds anticipation and suspense. Every hint of plot development, every casting tease, and every production update adds fuel to the speculation about how Season 3 will unfold. Industry insiders believe that by summer 2026, promotional material, trailers, posters, and sneak peeks will begin dropping, signaling the start of an intense countdown for fans. Another area of speculation revolves around the scale of the story. With the success of Season 2, producers have more budget flexibility, which could translate to larger set pieces, more on-location shoots, and higher production values. These elements suggest that Season 3 won't just continue the narrative, it will amplify it, creating moments that are visually striking and emotionally gripping. Filming in the spring and summer also opens opportunities to depict the harsh sun-soaked Texas landscapes that have become almost a character in themselves. These locations add authenticity, heighten tension, and create an immersive environment where every deal, confrontation, or act of sabotage feels real and dangerous. Ultimately, the release window and filming schedule are more than logistical details. They shape the audience's expectations. By understanding the pattern of past seasons and the production timeline, fans can anticipate a high-stakes, late-fall premiere that delivers both the suspenseful storytelling and the cinematic quality that have made Landman a record-breaking hit. The countdown to November 2026 promises not only a continuation of the story but a deepening of the conflicts, betrayals, and power struggles that define West Texas Oil, making every episode a must-watch event that leaves viewers on the edge of their seats. Season 3 of Landman is shaping up to be the darkest, most intense chapter yet, and speculation about Tommy Norris's next moves has fans on edge. With CTT Oil now fully operational and backed by $44 million from the Cartel, Tommy has more power than ever. But power in West Texas comes at a dangerous price. One major prediction is that Tommy's quest for revenge against MTX will dominate the season. But it won't be straightforward. MTX is cunning, resourceful, and ruthless. Every business maneuver Tommy executes is likely to be met with an equally calculated counterattack. Dark theories suggest that MTX could target CTT Oil's operations through sabotage, rig explosions, pipeline leaks, or insider betrayals, turning seemingly small decisions into life-or-death scenarios. Galino's $44 million isn't just investment capital, it's leverage, and the cartel is unlikely to remain passive. They may start applying pressure in increasingly subtle and terrifying ways, forcing Tommy into moral compromises that threaten his relationships with Angela, Cooper, and the rest of his family. Another chilling possibility is the escalation of personal danger. Season 3 could see Tommy and key characters facing physical threats, kidnapping attempts, or outright violence as the cartel seeks to enforce its interests. Even CTT Oil employees who were once loyal could become liabilities under this pressure, creating an atmosphere of mistrust where every conversation and decision is fraught with tension. Cooper, as the young president of CTT Oil, may also play a pivotal role in these conflicts. His ambition and inexperience could lead to costly mistakes that provide MTX and the cartel with openings to exploit. Meanwhile, the personal lives of the Norris family remain in turmoil. Predictions include Cooper and Ariana's wedding being disrupted by business crises, Angela and Tommy's relationship being tested under extreme stress, and Rebecca and Charlie struggling with long-distance pressures exacerbated by corporate warfare. Legal troubles are another dark cloud looming over Season 3. With cartel money flowing into CTT Oil, federal investigations are almost inevitable. Tommy may find himself facing legal scrutiny that complicates his attempts to run the company and protect his family, creating a tense subplot where he must navigate the law, the cartel, and MTX simultaneously. On the corporate side, CTT Oil is likely to experience both triumph and disaster. Early drilling successes may lure MTX into underestimating the startup, but the combination of high-risk oil operations and cartel involvement ensures that disaster could strike at any moment. One theory gaining traction among fans is that a major character, potentially someone close to Tommy, could die due to either cartel violence, a rig accident, or an MTX attack. This would raise the stakes even further, reinforcing the show's signature tension and unpredictability. Season 3 is also expected to explore Tommy's moral evolution. Will he fully embrace the dangerous world the cartel has dragged him into, or will he attempt to navigate a middle path, seeking revenge while protecting his family and employees? This duality lies at the heart of the series' drama, as viewers watch a man forced to make impossible choices where every decision carries profound consequences. Ultimately, Landman Season 3 promises a web of tension, betrayal, and revenge, where no one is safe. The collision of CTT Oil and MTX, combined with the cartel's looming threat, ensures that every boardroom meeting, drilling operation, and family interaction could explode into chaos. Fans can expect surprises at every turn, alliances that seemed unbreakable will fracture, calculated risks may backfire, and Tommy's pursuit of revenge could leave destruction in its wake. This is more than oil business drama, it's a high-stakes thriller where every choice has ramifications and suspense is woven into every frame. As Season 3 approaches, the questions are relentless. Can Tommy survive the corporate war with MTX while keeping the cartel satisfied? Will CTT Oil thrive or collapse under pressure? How far will Tommy go for revenge, and what will he lose along the way? Dark theories, suspenseful storytelling, and record-breaking anticipation combine to make Landman Season 3 the most thrilling chapter yet, ensuring viewers will be glued to the screen, waiting for every shocking twist that lies ahead.